Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you that how you will make your past perfect tense and what the rules we have to follow for this. So let's get started without any delay. So first of all, students, as you are seeing here that the word past is used, but why this is used? Because we are talking about past perfect tense. So here, as we are talking about past tense, so it's very clear that it is used for the past action. So what kind of past action? Like we can say that we already have finished some work, we already have finished our work, we already have completed our work. Whatever the work is already completed, already finished, so at that moment we can use our past perfect tense. Okay, well, in a simple words, if we have to say that this is such kind of tense which can be used for the past action and for the already finished work, right? So for this I want to share with you one example. Like we can say that after the film had started, and we can say that after the film had started, comma, we arrived. Okay, when the film had started, we arrived. So this is example that we can use for the past perfect tense. So now let's get started with another examples that how we can use our past perfect tense. So here, as you're seeing, first of all, that in a simple sentences, what kind of pattern we have to follow for our past perfect tense. So as you're seeing here, that first of all we have a subject plus had plus third form of the verb, then plus object. So how we will make a sentences? So you can look here that examples are here. First of all, you can see that first of all we have a subject. So subject is they, and after that we have to use had plus third form of the verb. So sing, sang, sung. So we will use here sung because we have to use our third form of the verb, right? So we don't have any idea about that we have to use a has or have, as we were doing in a present perfect tense, that little bit we was confusing about that where we have to use a has or have. But now it's a very easy idea for us that we just simply have to write only had. Whatever the singular or plural noun we have, we just have to write had. Yes. So next example you are saying here that I, so subject is I, had sung. So this is example of our simple sentences of past perfect tense. So the next is about the interrogative sentences, and for the interrogative sentences, as it's so very easy for us, because in this we just if we want to confirm something from somebody and if we want to ask any question from somebody, then we can make such kind of sentences. So the main thing is to make this kind of sentences is to write a question mark at the last of the sentence. So how? Just look here. So for this pattern is a very easy that we have to use a had first of all because we are asking question, and after the subject, then third form the verb. As in this perfect tense we only have to use a V3. So please keep in your mind that in perfect tense we use always V3, right? So now here you are seeing that had plus subject, subject is he, then third form the verb, that is sung, a song. So the main sentence is had he sung a song, and after that I last question mark. This is a very necessary thing that we have to do and this interrogative sentence. Next is had they sung a songs. So again you are seeing here that had, then subject, then third form the verb, then plus question mark. The next thing is all about negative sentences. Whenever we have to give such kind of sentence or anything that where we can use our not word, and this is for the negation, then we can use our negative sentence, and for this it's so very essential to write a not with this, right? So how? Subject plus had plus not plus third form the verb. Again you are saying here the third form of the verb plus object. So examples are here for you. First of all, you will write your subject. So subject is he, then had, then not, then third form of the verb is sung a song. So what is the example? He had not sung a song. The next example is, first of all we will write subject. So subject is they, then had not, it's a had not, then third form of the verb is sung many songs. So here, as you're saying that we are only using a had, because this is a rule of past perfect tense to use a had only. Okay, because it's a very easy for us to write had. However, it would be in a singular or plural, we don't care about this, we just have to write had only, right? So the next is for the interrogative negative sentences, and for the pattern, as this is the combination of interrogative and negative, so it's a very essential to make these kinds of sentences. So as you are seeing here that first of all we are using had, then plus subject plus note, third form of the verb, plus our question mark. So as you are seeing here that in examples, first of all we are using had, then subject, this is a he, then not, third form of the verb is sung songs. So what is the sentence? Had he not sung the songs? So here is question mark. Next is, had they not sung the songs? So this is again the second example that you can see here. The next thing is about use of past perfect tense, and for this you have to follow that in a simple sentence we never use a past perfect tense, okay, unless it has some words. What kind of words? Already, ever, for, period of time, okay, just, never, before, since, point of time. So what kind of examples we have here? Like we can say that I had already finished my work. So you are using here the word already, right? The next is, he had never visited the Taj before. So here word is never. He had never visited the Taj before. The next is to express an action or event that had happened earlier in the past from a point of time. So how? For example, something we are doing. Okay, so we are expressing our point of time to somebody that we will do this work at this time, okay, in a midnight or in a night, in a morning, whenever we just try to point out a time. Okay, so here for this examples we can follow is by afternoon he had completed much work. So this is a very easy example for this. The next is, at 9 p.m. all the members had come. So students, as you're seeing here that we are using here by afternoon word and at 9 p.m. because we have a point of time, and when we have a point of time then we can use a past perfect tense. So that was all about our past perfect